Let's talk about how to get close to God during the times of collective turmoil and upheaval that is happening across the entire planet and in your own personal life. And to me, in my perspective, if we want to talk about connecting to the highest and best version of yourself, which I talk about in all of my videos, if we are talking about connecting to the highest and the best version of yourself, we have to talk about being God-led and connecting to God, your version of God within yourself, and how that is going to create the reality that is meant for you. Maybe not the one that your ego is trying to grip onto and say, this is the type of life that I'm supposed to have. We're talking about the life that you're truly meant to have right now when you deeply listen and surrender into the God within yourself. So I want to help you get aligned with this. And if you could like and subscribe, if you like this content, stick around. I got more. I'd love for you to stay part of this community. You know what I'm saying? I'd also like for you to comment below about what comes up for you during this. And yeah, so let's get into it. I'm not a religious person and I don't have anything against religion. I believe in God and I know God and I feel God within me. The people who are going to have the best lives right now, the most peaceful lives right now, are going to be the ones who trust the God within them, which means being willing to strip away what doesn't serve you, letting go of attachments, and trusting in the flow of your natural life. Your life is like a river. You can allow that river to flow. You can allow people to come or situations to come or go, because that's the flow of the river. We, our egos, dam up the river by trying to control what is coming and what is going. This takes us away from our God-led path. You're going to learn best, evolve best, mature best when you follow your flow. It is in between eclipse season. I made a video specifically about eclipse season. So I would recommend watching that if you're someone who is in a period of letting go and purging and being asked to surrender, and that's hard for you. During this eclipse season, it is about facing what we need to release. It is about looking and saying, okay, what have I been gripping? What is no longer working? What am I being asked to let go of repetitively? Because some of these things you have been being asked to let go of for a while. So I'm highlighting that for you because you're not going to be able to make space for the next level until you let go. And see it as this. This eclipse season is about meeting your inner God, your inner truth, face to face with the purity of your truth. And you feel that purity, you know it because it's in your gut and you're like, oh, I need to do this, or I need to stop doing this, or I need to stop talking to them, or I need to take this risk. I need to do that. Those voices need to be the forefront of your action right now, because through that, you are opening to the closest relationship to God you could have, to source you could have. And you remove obstacles that aren't supposed to be there anymore. We create obstacles by gripping to attachments. Attachments create pain for us. I do feel there is that collective theme of surrendering. I know it's hard to surrender and trust in something that you don't see. I experience it myself. But you will be on the highest timeline through that. And I want to affirm and give you this affirmation that you can say to the universe, I am receiving what is meant for me. It comes to me. I let go of my attachments in what is not meant to be in my world. I make space for what is meant to be in my world. I make space for what is meant to be with me. And anything that is not, I release seamlessly, gracefully, so that my true self emerges and is birthed into this reality at this version of myself. And I am not afraid to face myself. The ones who are going to be the most peaceful, the ones that are going to be healthiest, the ones that are going to feel most aligned are going to be the ones that surrender it all. The ones that face themselves. You face yourself. You face your fears. You face your beliefs. You will be happier. You will be healthier. You will be more free. Do not be afraid to meet your inner truth and to act on it. You should be more afraid of ignoring the inner truth in all areas, because this will take you off your path. This takes you away from yourself. This takes you away from God. It brings you to desires that God does not want for you, and that creates pain. So I ask you during this eclipse season and today, and whenever you're seeing this video, it'll be relevant for you. I'm asking you to look at what in your life you're being asked to let go of, and to trust that, to lean into that. Because when you allow those attachments to die, you become more free and you end the patterns beneath the attachments. All attachments point to deeper patterns, as in my trauma healing work. In my trauma healing work, I'm helping people identify blocks, belief systems, emotional cords, things that are holding them back from being the best and most aligned version of themselves. And I know for a fact that attachments have emotional charge underneath them, which create the same results in our lives, whether that be lack of finances, relationships we don't want, self-hatred patterns or shame. When we go directly into the root of those, which our reality will show us what we are attached to, then we have the fastest, most accelerated growth towards our truest selves, and we can share our gifts with the world and become abundant from sharing our gifts with the world. All right, and if you're interested in my coaching, you can actually look at the links below and sign up for a free consultation call. I invite you into that vibration if you're curious about my work. And I'm taking clients for October, which is literally right now. I can't believe it's almost October. And something practical to take with you from this video is just surrender it all. I want you to say that prayer. I surrender what doesn't work for me. I surrender what doesn't work for me. I allow God to show me what is right for me. I allow God to show me what is right for me. You could say source, you could say spirit. I really don't care. Same thing. Unless these religious people out here are going to be like, return to Jesus. That's cool. I hear you, dude. I don't need to hear that in my videos, though. So let me know if this was supportive for you. If it was, give me a thumbs up. And I appreciate you being here, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.